Avengers 4 will arrive next summer and conclude Phase 3 of the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It will also wrap up the story of Thanos' hunt for the Infinity Stones and introduce a new status quo as the MCU heads into a new narrative arc. With Avengers: Infinity War now in theaters, all eyes on Avengers 4, and here's all the updates you need on 2019's epic Marvel film. No spoilers for Avengers: Infinity War. Release date, May 3, 2019. Cast: Anthony Mackie, Chadwick Boseman, Chris Evans, Chris Hemsworth, Don Cheadle, Elizabeth Olsen, Evangeline Lilly, Jeremy Renner, Josh Brolin, Mark Ruffalo, Paul Bettany, Paul Rudd, Robert Downey Jr., Samuel L. Jackson, Scarlett Johansson, Sebastian Stan, Tom Holland director, Anthony and Joe Russo writer, Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely. Despite being first announced in 2014, Avengers 4 still doesn't have a proper title. In fact, creatives like Kevin Feige don't even call it Avengers 4, but instead refer to it as Untitled Avengers. Judging from the previous two sequels, the film will most certainly be called Avengers and then have a subtitle, but it's unclear what it will be. Either way, we've heard several times that fans won't exactly be shocked when the title is finally unveiled and that the secrecy is just down to the Marvel wanting to focus on Avengers 3. That is a change, however, from when we were told the Avengers 4 title is a spoiler for Infinity War. Read more. Avengers 4 directors on when official title will be revealed. As it stands, it appears that every character from Avengers: Infinity War will be returning for Avengers 4. Nearly every major actor has been spotted filming, and it's not just those who are in Avengers 3. Set photos of Nick Fury and Maria Hill show they'll finally return to the fold in some form. And even small characters like Happy Hogan will be back in the mix. But more exciting than the familiar faces will be all the new additions in Avengers 4. More. Jon Favreau confirms Avengers 4 return as Happy Hogan. Avengers 4 will not only bring back some characters who skipped Avengers: Infinity War, but it will add new heroes to the MCU. Along with Fury and Hill, the Wasp will be returning for Avengers 4. She's sitting out Avengers 3 so she can make a proper debut in Ant-Man. She'll also be joined by her parents, as Hank and Janet Pym are in Avengers 4. Beyond that, Brie Larson will join the modern-day MCU as Captain Marvel in Avengers 4 after her solo movie debuts 2 months prior. And a younger hero may just be joining the ranks, as an older Cassie Lang has joined Avengers 4, teasing her debut as the hero stature from the Young Avengers. Read more. Josh Brolin confirms Avengers movie scene with Brie Larson. By all accounts, it looks as if Avengers 4 will pick up where Avengers: Infinity War leaves off, but not without putting some characters through major changes. New alliances and enmities are sure to form when Thanos comes to Earth, and some character deaths are all but inevitable. We'll also see the continuation Bucky's transformation from the Winter Soldier to something else entirely. Meanwhile, set photos have teased Hawkeye will become Ronin like in the comics, after suffering a devastating loss. And with Thanos collecting the Infinity Stones, something drastic will occur to Vision, who was born of the Mind Stone that currently resides in his forehead. Read more. Infinity War writer thinks making Bucky Captain America is a waste until Avengers: Infinity War is firmly in rear view. The story of Avengers 4 is still a bit of a question mark. That said, we know Thanos will be returning, so it appears Avengers 4 really will be a proper follow-up to Avengers 3. With that in mind, we can expect that Earth's mightiest heroes and the Guardians of the Galaxy will still be trying to stop the Mad Titan. Set photos have also teased a number of interesting moments that call back to the Battle of New York and the Avengers, so expect the Time or Reality Stone to work their magic. Read more. Thanos is still the main villain in Avengers 4 ever since set photos appeared to recreate the end of the Battle of New York from the Avengers. It's been assumed Avengers 4 will involve time travel. After all, Doctor Strange's Eye of Agamotto is really the Time Stone, and that opens up a lot of doors for the movie to re-examine the MCU's past or bring characters back from the dead. Another option is that the scene in question is connected to Captain America: Civil War. That film introduced BARF, technology that Tony Stark used to recreate memories using holograms. Set photos have shown BARF will be in play during Avengers 4, so the movie will have more than one way to mess with the minds of fans. Read more. Loki returns to New York in Avengers 4 set photos. Avengers 4 will feature a huge team-up scene that looks to put anything in Avengers: Infinity War to shame. Sure, this year's film will unite a number of heroes from the MCU, but it's clear that Avengers 4 will have even more characters. In fact, Avengers 4 will have over 40 characters in one scene, making for an unprecedented feat for a film. When Sebastian Stan confirmed Michael Douglas and Michelle Pfeiffer were in a scene with him in Avengers 4, he said it was in the 40-character scene that's been teased. Add in characters like the Wasp and Captain Marvel, and it's easy to imagine how Avengers 4 will pull off this moment. Read more. What we know about Avengers 4. Every character seen Avengers 4 will not only narratively link to Avengers: Infinity War, but the movie will feature the same directors and writers. After the Russo brothers and writers Christopher Marcus and Stephen McFeely cut their team-up chops on Captain America: The Winter Soldier, they proved their knack for uniting a big batch of heroes for a film both action-packed and character-driven with Captain America: Civil War. Avengers: Infinity War will scale things up even more, and the link between it and Avengers 4 makes it unsurprising that Marvel Studios kept the quartet together for next year's movie. And though they'll all likely want a break after the back-to-back epics, they're sure to have a future with Marvel. Read more. Russo brothers open to working with Marvel after Avengers 4. Marvel diehards will remember that when Avengers 4 was announced, it was actually called Avengers: Infinity War, Part 2. Back in 2014, Marvel held a huge event where they laid out their slate of films, the end of Phase 3. This changed a bit when Spider-Man: Homecoming joined the docket and Ant-Man gained a sequel, not to mention Inhumans becoming a TV show instead of a movie, but one big upset was the change in Avengers 4's name. Whether that means the plot has changed, however, remains to be seen. Read more. Holding back Avengers 4 title backfired for Marvel. Avengers 4 will wrap up not only Phase 3 of the MCU, but the shared universe's entire story to date. Though Marvel Studios has broken their films into 3 phases so far, every movie since Iron Man has really been telling one long tale. Thanos has been on the outskirts hunting for the Infinity Stones, while heroes from Earth and across the galaxy have slowly been learning to work together to protect the cosmos. Avengers 3 and Avengers 4 will bring that journey to close while kicking off a new status quo for the MCU to explore. And for the Russos, Avengers 4 will finish what Winter Soldier began. Read more. Predicting Marvel's 2020 to 2022 films. There's no trailer yet for Avengers 4, but you can expect it by the end of the year. It's arriving in 2019, the same time Avengers: Infinity War, which revealed its first look in late 2017. Of course, fans got to see an early look at Avengers 3 during D23 and San Diego Comic-Con last summer. That won't be happening this year, though, as Marvel Studios is skipping Comic-Con and D23 won't return until 2019. Like with the trailer, there's been no Avengers 4 poster released yet. Given we don't even know the official title of Avengers 4, it's safe to assume the marketing for the movie is still a few months away at minimum. There's no telling how soon after Avengers: Infinity War we'll learn what Avengers 4 is called, especially with Ant-Man, Captain Marvel, Guardians of the Galaxy 3, Spider-Man: Homecoming. Key release dates: Avengers: Infinity War, the Avengers 3 release date, April 27, 2018, Ant-Man 4, Untitled Avengers movie release date, May 3, 2019, Untitled Spider-Man: Homecoming sequel release date, July 5, 2019, ad-free browsing, over 10,000 videos. All-in-one access, join for free. Go Premium with Screen Rant. Go Premium.